howdy doody, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Twisted Koi. Even you, Manda Black Shields, Budget Pond Keeper. There you go. Right, well, what are we up to today? Well, I've got bits and pieces to do when I get back, but after treating for flukes Monday, there's no point picking up the camera and showing you how to treat for flukes, because everyone knows how to treat for flukes, and everyone knows how I treat for flukes. I hit them with a PP treatment first, and then an hour later I bang in the flukes hole. Job done. So yep, skimmer's having its first clean since then. Not much gone on in here of late. Popped down and chirped a mate up yesterday because he was feeling a bit down. Give him a bit of a pep talk. You know where you are. Keep smiling, bro, keep smiling. But yep, things are ticking along. I've got to clean the window. I haven't had the old UV on because we got our first bit of blanket weed in the toe-tie tank. Hey, not fucking funny. I haven't done the blanket weed run yet this morning. We got some on that wall to get rid of, but that's about it. Oh, they finished their lettuce last night. But yeah, pond and fish are looking spanking. The Harawaki there, oh man. That's hitting 40 centimetres now. Easy. One of my biggest achievements last year. And so far, biggest achievement this year is getting the fucking things to spawn. And we've still got plenty growing. In fact, I know for a fact, guaranteed, there is at least 2 Gimrin Chagoi in there. There is at least 2 Gimrin Chiba in there with an awesome pattern on it. So yeah, I'm going to be going through the fish tank either today or tomorrow. And basically, 1, I want to count up exactly how many's in there. And 2, I want to splice the numbers down to at least 10. Because I know there's fucking loads more than that in there. But I want to splice them down to 10. So we'll get them out, we'll count them, we'll go through them, we'll pick out the best 10. And they will stay in there with a little bit of consistent temperature. And the rest will go out the front with the other ones that are doing really, really well. Been chopping at the tree. Pressing the wrong fucking buttons again. Yeah, been chopping at the tree. I was in a funny mood the other day, so I just pulled the stool out and yep, I chilled myself out doing a bit of trimming. Don't worry, I will film me doing the rest and putting the wire on. Don't panic. So yeah, these in here are doing really well. They tend to hang around that corner around this time of the day because that's when they usually get their bloodworm and their daphnia and stuff. But yeah, there is some cracking patterns in there. And we still have 2 really, really weeny ones. There's one, there. Where's he gone? Get the camera in the right place, you dickhead. Oh no, he's gone into the water cabbage. There he is. Why the fuck is the flash on? Turn that off, you dumb twat. Where's he gone? Lost him again. Oh, there he is. Can you see him? Exactly the same size he went in at. And then when you look at some of these, I mean... Come on, focus your shit bag. There we go. Some of these are looking absolutely awesome. So we get a top-down view. So yeah, really, really pleased with them. Now, I didn't go to the show. Like I said on a previous video, I saw more of the show through videos than I would have done if had I gone to the show itself. But after speaking to numerous people, now I thought the idea of a koi show was to show the best of the best in the country. So how come a fish with carp pox won a top prize? That's my question. Because if a fish has got carp pox, irrespective of its body shape or what the rest of the pattern is, surely that's a major demerit when it's put up against something that's as good. I don't know if someone out there can enlighten me, because other than going to a show, I don't know much about the koi scene and the show scene, and I don't know much about the actual judging side of it. But just personally, I can't calculate up there how a fish that has carp pox can beat something else that hasn't. Does that make sense? Well, anyway, bit of digression aside. Oh, that, and I've been told that there's loads and loads of crap fry being brought into the koi world. Wonder who's that directed at? Good thing I'm a hobbyist, not a dealer, and I don't sell fry. Ain't it? Yeah, they're having a good old morning munch. These have polished theirs off. I've taken some of the water cabbage out at the front. It was actually blocking light getting through, so I scooped a big chunk of it off and chucked it in there just to keep it alive. I don't want to kill it. I want to keep hold of it, see how long it lasts. I doubt it comes back next year, but talking about plants, my mind your own business is going absolutely batty. I'm really pleased. I honestly didn't think I would have this amount of growth this year. But then I have been pummeling the food in. Got to get the duster out and get rid of the bloody cobwebs. Mind your own business on this corner seems to have picked up as well. But the moss, that's going absolutely great guns, considering that was bone dry when I took it out of the Acer plant pot at my mum's. Oh, talking about my mum's. Mum and Pa are on holiday at the moment, and I went down to check on the old fisheroos Monday. Not a happy cookie. Now, I don't know how many times I've told my old man not to buy another death can. But this time he's like, yep, no, it'll be alright. These ones are automatic cleaning. Yeah, I had to give it a full strip down clean, and it took me a good 40 minutes to get the sponges clean. A couple of weeks ago when I was last down there on the bottom pond, on the tench pond, I said, here Dad, that thing's blowing, sucking air. Oh yeah, I'll have a look at it. Well, when I went down to have a look at it Monday, yeah, it was still sucking air. Because the fucking filter was so clogged up that it wasn't pushing any water through, so yeah. So yeah, that's my next job. Finish doing me pond chores, and then go down to Pa's and have another look at this fucking filter, because the thing keeps leaking now. Failing that, I've got one here that he gave me to get rid of, which is a previous incarnation, but I know this one works and it don't fucking leak. So that's the main focus at the moment, is to get the filter back up and running on the tench pond. So yeah, I will take you out front. You probably won't see much out the front until I wave the stick about and disturb the bottom, and then they come out. And oh my word, yes, there is some cracking fish in there. Absolutely cracking. I can't wait till. Don't start that. See, this is what happens when you don't pay any attention to. She will go backwards and forwards into the house, and she will collect every feckin' toy from her toy box and dump them out here. Don't ya? Don't ya? Bitch she is. And trust me, she's got a lot of fucking toys. So I'll first pause here and I'll pick you back up outside. So yeah, there's the rest of the water cabbage. I've got some green water in there brewing at the moment because I'm hoping to cultivate some, mind you, with the temperatures dropping, I ain't able to cultivate much Daphnia now, I don't think. But yeah, these are doing really well. Really am happy with the progress in here. Don't know if you can see anything. I'm not putting the camera in the water today. But yeah, there is some cracking chagoy in there. There's a lot of black ones in there, but until we empty it end of October, we ain't gonna know exactly what they are. And as you can see, the plants are going that fucking mad. They're actually pushing my baffles out of place. So yeah, come end of October, we'll be stripping all of the plant beds out. Totally. Because yeah, because it will end up hampering the filter's effectiveness. As you can see, look, it's been pushed way out. I never really estimated or thought that these calla lilies would grow so fucking voraciously. I mean, just mind-blowing. But they are pretty plants, even just as a foliage. The flowers that come out are really pretty. So yeah, we will be using them again. In fact, it's a toss up on whether to use just all calla lilies or just all reeds, irises. Get it fucking right, you tit. But yeah, the red acer's starting to die back. That one's died back completely. Oh no, we've got some fresh shootage coming out. That was after that real bad heat we had, so that one might have to be removed and put somewhere else before it really takes hold, because that was only put in the ground a couple of months ago. But this one's exploded at the moment. So yeah, be out here with the scissors to give them a little bit of trim. And so I've still got to get the front jasmine trimmed up. But I think that'll be the last of what we get from this one this year. And like I say, it scorches every fucking year. but it comes back every year after, you know. So, but like I said, it's been there for so long now. If I was to try removing it, I'd just end up killing it completely. So yeah, that one will stay exactly where it is. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Didn't manage to get down to Jim Bob's last weekend to take that down, but we will get it down to you, Jim. We will get it down. Pom Pom needs a trim, so yeah, I'll have to get the scissors out on there. Ma's got me some real posh new scissors. Yep, so talking about Ma, I'm going to get myself sorted, and then I'll pick you back up at the old lady's. And the back garden is looking, well, that's if the workmen have taken all the rubbish from the back garden, because like I say, she's having the bathroom redone at the moment, and I went out there Monday. I was like, oh, okay then. Yeah, bath and everything was out on the back patio. So yeah, I thought that, no, I won't pick the camera up today. But since I'm having to go down there for a second time, thanks Dad, I don't mind going down to feed the fish because it's in, out, but to go down and buck about with filters again for a second time this week, yeah, Dad, me and you's going to be having words later. Hopefully Mum's talk some fucking sense into you and we get rid of them fucking death cans, because I don't give a shit what anyone says. They are fucking death cans. On that note, looks like the sun's trying to poke its well. Look. No, I'm not going to say it. Ooh. Bamboo canes. We can get some of the old few of the aces sorted out, providing it doesn't piss down with rain. So yeah, put you lot down and I'll pick you back up in a bit. Well, cupcakes, we've landed. Mum's aces are looking lovely. There's two I've got to do some work to. I don't think I picked up any wire, but we'll see what we can do. Can't really get to the front of the main pond at the moment because, like I say, the boys are here doing the old bath. So looks like the bit of string my dad up there was snapped, so I'll have to sort that out. But the water's back to being clear again now I've got that fucking death can clean. Jesus. Well, it's one of these. And no, he's not running it at 10,000 litres an hour, he's on 30%. But these, you're supposed to, and I know he does it religiously, because I know what the old man's like. He follows and this is why I end up having so many problems with him. I'm like, Dad, you don't want to do that, you want to do it this way. And he's like, no, but in the instructions, yeah. Okay, Dad, but I think he's going to learn the hard way on this one. But yeah, so what you do is you just spin this one round to there, and then it automatically is supposed to twizzle the fucking sponges round, thus cleaning them. Bollocks. I call bullshit on that one, because the old man, like I say, there's one thing the old man's religious on is his water changes and his filter cleans. Now the poor bastard's got fucking COPD and emphysema and everything, for fuck's sake. So just him bedding down to turn that is not doing him any fucking good. And I keep telling him this, but will he listen? No. But that's what I'm here for, innit? So yeah, I've got that one all sorted. It's this one here for the tench pond that's causing an issue. Now let's go round and have a look at that one. Well, this one's a pond expert, and I think the other one is a super fish. But, and before you say anything, I know I've told him about this and this and this and this, but will he listen? No. But this one, you're supposed to have it that way for running, and then you turn it that way for cleaning and it makes a beep and it starts going round and round and round and same shit, different day, doesn't fucking work. So I've had to bring down the other shit canister filter that he had, refit it to this, trying to get rid of some of these fucking 90s, and hopefully get him back up and running on the tench pond. So yeah, I'll pick you back up in a memento. In fact, what I will do before I start fucking around with this piece of shit here, I'll actually I'll insert a couple of clips after this, little clips that I sent to my mum to show me dad about how shit these things are and how they just don't auto clean. So please look at this, and this is from someone who follows the instructions to the letter every week. Oh, it's just disgusting. Right, you're gonna have to show dad this, and yeah, this thing is not cleaning properly, bub. Look at the state of the sponge is all sucked in. Shouldn't be like that. That auto clean isn't cleaning properly. Not at all. And I come down to the bottom one. It wasn't pushing any water whatsoever. So I'm going to have to do this one now and give them a water change like I've done to the front, bub. So now you've seen that with disgust, because it really did disgust me when I finally got the thing open. This is the new one that's going in. This one's a Superfish Top Clear 5000, maximum flow 2,500 litres an hour. What pump you got there, pal? Veriflow 2,000 litres an hour, so yeah, he'll be good with that. So yeah, I'm going to strip this pipe work down and see if we can get this piece of shit running, because that one ain't. I don't know, cupcakes. Ugh, fucking hell. Even this piece of shit fucking don't work properly. This is supposed to shut off. No, it don't. It's only dripping like that because I've got that turned off at the moment. So I'm going to have to kibosh a fucking plug to go on there, just so I can get it up and running for the fucking old man. Because anything happens to his tench, he ain't gonna... Oh, fuck, sorry. Yeah, as I was saying, anything happens to his tench, then he ain't gonna be a happy bunny. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some self-amalgamating tape and strip some off, and then I'll roll that up into a ball. I'll bung that in the end, and then I'll tape some self-amalgamating around it to hold it in place for the minute. I'm doing it on the fitting purely because if he really wants to have fucking 90-degree fittings, there's nothing I can do or say to stop him, but you know, I can only try and advise him. But yeah, he can replace that a lot quicker than he can replace the nozzle on the actual filter. Not that this will be staying on here if I have my fucking way. So yeah, while I'm sitting here pottering, do you know what really pisses me off? Is my eldest boy, he says to me, "Are you doing fucking comments again, Dad?" I'm like, well, yeah. You know, if someone's had the decency to put a comment on one of my videos, then the least thing I can do is actually acknowledge that. Whether that is with a long sentence, 3 thumbs on a cupcake, because then the way I look at it, it shows whoever has taken that time to make that comment has had the reciprocation from the person they were commenting to. Which brings me on to the next bit, and the thing that really is starting to grip my shit, and that's ignorant fucking YouTubers. You know, if people have the decency to watch a fucking video, whether they liked it or they didn't, or if they didn't, or what I mean is if they put a thumbs up, if they didn't, they've still had the decency to take a bit of time to put a comment to someone that they've just sat and watched. So as far as I'm concerned, the least I can do is reciprocate and show that I am paying attention to what people are saying, you know, because I've answered them. And I think that's half the problem with this world today, because there is no fucking respect anymore. There's no common courtesy. It's all gone out the fucking window. I blame technology myself. But hey, you know my views on technology. Don't get me started on that. But yeah, I'm just waffling. There she goes, dripping again. Motherfucking death cans. You know. And all this business of bogus accounts just to disrupt someone's life, irrespective of who it is, whoever's life it is, you know. And there is some really fucking good ones out there. I mean, Wednesday wouldn't be Wednesday without the modern day Peter Waddington that is Ricky Stoddard. I mean, absolute genius, that bloke. He knows his shit. Love to meet him one day, because I really do like his no bullshit approach to koi keeping. Doesn't have to be hard, doesn't have to be expensive, and I will take the net off of the old lady's pond, and we'll have a look from above in there, because after looking in there this morning, I think I really screwed the pooch last, well, I say largely with the middle of this year, when I let a lot of fish go that, looking back now, in hindsight, and yes, hindsight is always 20/20, that I should not have let so many go for what I did. And I think the one in my mum's pond is a perfect example, because that came here as a pure white. That means it was pure white when it came here. Platinum Ogon, Deutsche Platinum Ogon. Because I'm farting and fussing around down here, I'll be taking the net off anyway when I'm down doing bits and pieces, because I can stop the pigeons coming in myself. But so yeah, got to see that. And I tell you what, it ain't no Platinum Ogon. The old zipper has gone a nice metallic grey, and yes, she's still yellow, but she Deutsche Kajaku. Yeah. So, and that's sort of like in the space of 2 or 3 months. And I mean, the change in it is so dramatic, it's unreal. I mean, look at the lemon harawaki that I've got in the pond. Up until a month or so ago, that was yellow. Now the motherfucking thing's going orange. Also, yes, how do we approach this one? So, needed a smaller bit. Let's see if this works. I bought a fish at the National that I am now moving on. I bought a Yoshiki Goi red achiever. Now, I was under the impression that said fish, once it gets bigger, would start to go very, very pale grey, thus becoming a red achiever. That's how I take it, because an achiever is brown and grey. That's why it's an achiever. So, and I've been pondering about this for a few days, because it wasn't until Saturday on Gary's side, it's some fucking quick teeth engines, on Gary's Saturday Night Live, when I asked Jack when I would see it to start going grey, and he said it won't, Vince. So I was like, oh. But I would like to hear Yosh's explanation as to why it is an achiever, because I'm sure Jack said that on the live that the in the bloodline is Kamonru. Now, is the Kamonru a Kamonru, or was it a Benny Kamonru? Hence having the red in the achiever style pattern, I would say. I don't know, I'm just digressing here. I haven't got a fucking clue, which is why I'm genuinely asking questions. So, my question is, when does it stop becoming a Deutsche Haku? Which, there's quite a few people out there that have said, you bought a Deutsche Haku, Vince. Well, all I can say to that one is pass. Next question. Start at 10, bonus at 15. No confirming, please. Because I haven't got a clue. Hence the digression. Now, Jack did say there was going to be a video coming out with Joss explaining about the red achiever, so I will. I'm not going to advertise it yet, but I am on the lines of it will be moved on, because ultimately I didn't want something that looks like a Deutsche Achiever, a Deutsche Haku, sorry. And I say that is because there was a video posted on YouTube. I'll try and find it and somehow, or I'll share it on a community tab that has 3 red achiever, I think it's 3 red achiever and 1 Deutsche Haku in the bowl. And to be totally honest, I can't see the difference. I can't see the difference whatsoever. So yeah, I'm not slating anyone. I'm not saying anyone's lying before anyone starts jumping up and down at me. These are just the thoughts that are going through my head after being presented with the information on Saturday. So, and now let's turn the tap, see if this works, because if not, I'm gonna fucking scream, and that will upset the neighbours. Right, let's see if we got some movement. Flicker pump. That one's open. Oh, we've got air. We've got air blowing. Yep, I think we have movement. No visible leaks. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we've got some push now. What I'll do is I will actually turn that down, because it doesn't need to be that fast for the tench. But yeah, there is a male and a female green tench I'm really jealous over her fucking lilies this year. Mine have just been fucking beaten alive this year. But yeah, he's got a male and female green tension. The female, she is beautiful. And there's 3 golden tension there and a few rudd. No, he don't clean the window. But I can see his point with the type of fish that are in there. You don't really need to see through the window. So, yeah. Aces are doing really well. I love it when they start changing their colours in the autumn. Yeah, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7, 8, 9, 10 there. This one was one from where I lived in the old house. And right at the start of its life, it was 3 separate aces that I platted together. The middle one died, but the other 2 have spliced together, and we do get like a hybridized leaf, as well as the leaf that come from each acer at the same time as well. It's absolutely fucking crazy. But yeah, got to do some bits and pieces with these ones here. That's another one. This one and one over there, where they've used an acer base, and then they've spliced in another one on top. But the splice itself has actually started, well, I say it has actually, it's fucking gone apeshit at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim them down and bend them like so, and then that way it won't overtake that one, which is spreading quite nicely. And you've got that one over there. That's a spliced one as well. Ma does love her aces. And right, if I poke you there a minute, I've got me stick somewhere. Let's see if we can get a bit of under footage at Mars. Be back in 2 seconds. She is absolutely stunning. So let me take the phone out of here. So we're doing this live. So if I do that, stretch your bugger. That's it. Now we should be able bloody camera's turned round. Now. But either way, it's going on the video. Back to you soon. And we're back at home. And you, Keith and Paula's Pond Build. Do I chuck another one in there just for the fucking sheer hell of it? Why not? My channel. Anyway, so been home for a little while. I've emptied the fish tank. In total, we had 46. So we had 26 go out the front, which I'm going to let them out in a minute. We had 13 go back into the fish tank, and we had 7 bifters, which went in the toaster tank. Circle of life, my friends. But anyway, main pond's looking spanking. They're waiting for their food. Really am pleased with the growth in the pond this year. Like I say, the only big drawback has been the blanket weed. So yep, there it is. The fabled red achiever. And the new forest koi farm goshki sat right next to it, and I mean, that's a fish. Grown on by myself, but that is starting to look absolutely spanking. We're starting to get a bit of size on the Hodgkin shower from my man Si from up North Koi Pond. And if anyone's interested, there's the Easter shower that Mike from Koi Beginnings got for me at the Quinny Koi event. I'm really pleased with the growth on both. But yeah, my Betty, she's put on some bloody good size this year. This Deutsch Chagai has just decided to explode size wise. There's the Easter shower again. And the Hodgkin shower there. But hoping the Easter shower is female for future plans. There's Geordie's Deutsch Achiever. But yeah, super happy. So I'll put you on pause and I'll come back to you in a second. So there you go, we're back in the front garden. Hey, how we doing? Yep, let me grab this bag. Spin you around. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Going up. Going over. Feckin' wind. So that makes 348 in here now, unless any have been eaten. Yeah. One empty bag. Right, I've got the buckets here because I've got to give the sponge filters a bit of a clean. Yeah, give the old sponge filters a bit of clean. and say, "Whee, here you are." I will get used to this bloody stick. So yeah, on that note, because I don't think you're going to watch me fucking washing sponges. So on that note, as always, cupcakes, oven twisted koi, you lot have been great, and I'll catch you on the next one.
That's all, cupcakes.